Hello children, let us start the revision of Geography chapter number 4. The name of the chapter is Air. First of all, we will see what is atmosphere. We know our earth is surrounded by a huge blanket of air that is called as a atmosphere. This atmosphere, it provides us the air that we breathe, and that air protects us from the harmful effects of the sun rays. Atmosphere हमें सूर्य की नुकसानदायक प्रभाव से बचाता है, सूर्य की किरणों के नुकसानदायक प्रभाव से बचाता है. It is this mass of air that has made the temperature on the earth livable. हम धरती पर क्यों रहते हैं? Because of the presence of air. You are shown the different layers of the atmosphere, and we will be talking about all these layers of atmosphere in the coming slides also. What is air? Air, it is the mixture of the different gases. There are the gases, specific gases, those are present in the air. They are nitrogen, oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, helium, argon, ozone, etc. In this way, these are the different gases. And all these gases, they are present in the specific amount, and the presence of gas and the amount of that gas together, they are known as the composition of the atmosphere. Here you are shown through the diagram that nitrogen that makes the 78% of the atmosphere. In the air, 78% of air is nitrogen. Next gas is oxygen. Maximum is nitrogen. Less than nitrogen, it is oxygen. And the other gases, they together make 1% of the air. When air is heated, जब हवा चलती कैसे है, how it moves. When air is heated, it expands, फैलती है, becomes lighter and goes up, गर्म होकर ऊपर उठ जाती है. And then cold air that is denser and heavy, भारी और सघन होती है, that comes down to occupy that space. And when hot air rises, cold air from surrounding area that rushes there to fill in the gap, and that is the process known as air circulation. और इसे वायु का circulation बोलते हैं. It is shown you here that how the air from the cooler area, it goes to the area where the air has lifted or it has raised high. Means no part of the earth that remains without the presence of the air. This is the structure of the atmosphere, कि हमारी हवा का वायुमंडल का निर्माण कैसे होता है. We know there are the 5 layers of the atmosphere. The layer of the earth where we live in, that is troposphere. The clouds, the mountains, our survival, that is possible only there in troposphere. The second layer of the atmosphere is stratosphere. और जो stratosphere है, this layer of the air is cloud free, and all the aeroplanes, they fly there in stratosphere. Then we come on to mesosphere. It is the middle layer of the earth. All these satellites, they go from this layer of the earth, of the atmosphere, and all the meteoroids, they burnt up before entering into the atmosphere in this layer only. The next layer of the earth, it is thermosphere. It is the fourth layer of the earth. And the fifth and the last layer of the earth is exosphere. Here I want to tell you the expansion about the different layers. Troposphere, it expands from 0 kilometer to 13 kilometer. Stratosphere, it expands from 13 kilometer to 50 kilometer. Mesosphere, its expansion is from 50 to 80 kilometer. Thermosphere, it expands from 80 to 400 kilometer, and the last layer of the atmosphere, it expands up to 1600 kilometer. That was the structure of the atmosphere. Now, uh, in short I have told you, but now here I want to tell you the important things about the different layers of the atmosphere. Troposphere, it is the most important layer of the atmosphere, and its average height is up to 13 kilometer. The air we breathe, it exists here. You must know which air do we breathe. It is oxygen, correct. Almost all the weather phenomena, कौन से, like rainfall, fog and hailstorm, they occur in this layer of the atmosphere. Number second, we have stratosphere. Stratosphere, it extends up to a height of 50 kilometer. 13 kilometer से 50 kilometer तक फैला हुआ है. This layer is almost free from clouds and associated with the weather phenomenon that making condition most ideal for flying aeroplanes. One most important feature of stratosphere is that it contains a layer of ozone gas. Ozone gas which protects us from the harmful effect of the sun rays. The third one, it is mesosphere. Mesosphere is the third layer of the atmosphere, and it lies above the stratosphere. It extends up to the height of 80 kilometer. Meteoroids, they burn up in this layer on entering from the space. The fourth layer of the atmosphere, we have thermosphere. As we go higher, the temperature, it rises very fast. The temperature rises very rapidly with increasing height. जितना हम ऊपर जाते जाएंगे उतना टेम्परेचर बढ़ता जाएगा. Ionosphere, that is a part of thermosphere. Ionosphere is a part of thermosphere. It extends between 80 to 400 kilometers. This layer helps in radio transmission, and in fact radio waves, they transmitted from the earth, they are reflected back to the earth by this layer, वापिस भेज दी जाती हैं. Now we come on to the fifth and the last layer of the atmosphere. It is exosphere. It is the outermost layer of the atmosphere. This layer has very thin air. तो इस लेयर ऑफ एटमॉस्फेयर में कौन कौन सी गैसें मिलेंगी बेटा? वो गैस जो सबसे हल्की हैं और गर्म होकर ऊपर उठ जाती हैं. दे आर हाइड्रोजन एंड हीलियम. Light gases like helium and hydrogen, they float into the space from here. Now we come on to temperature. Children, what is temperature? Temperature is the degree of hotness and coldness of air, that is known as temperature. कि कोई भी चीज़ कितनी गर्म या कितनी ठंडी है, that is considered as temperature. Temperature, whatever we feel every day, that is the temperature of the atmosphere. When we feel enough hot, means the temperature increases. The most important or any other important factor that influences the distribution of temperature is insolation. Insolation क्या होता है बेटा? That is the part of the earth which receives the heat from the sun rays maximum and in the minimum area. Maximum heat but in the minimum area, that part of the earth that would be known as insolation. अभी मैंने बताया है insolation, that is the coming solar energy intercepted by the earth. The amount of insolation decreases from the equator towards the poles. इसका मतलब है सबसे ज़्यादा insolation, amount of insolation कहाँ पर है वो? On the equator. And where it is the least? It is the least on the poles. Therefore, the temperature decreases in the same manner. You are shown two pictures here and it is very clear. Children, next we come to the standard unit of measuring temperature. हमने अभी पढ़ा है that the degree of hotness or the coldness that is considered as temperature. अगर हम देखें पानी कितने डिग्री पर गर्म होता है, that is 100 degree Celsius. But if we see at what degree temperature the water turns into solid, turn into ice, that is 0 degree Celsius. The standard unit of measuring temperature, that is degree Celsius, and this temperature measuring device, it was invented by Anders Celsius, जो कि Anders Celsius ने ही invent किया था. On the Celsius scale, the water freezes at 0 degree Celsius and boils at 100 degree Celsius. Celsius वाले स्केल के ऊपर पानी कितने तापमान पर उबलता है? 100 डिग्री. और कितने पर जमता है? 0 डिग्री तापमान पर. Temperature in cities that is much higher than that of the villages. The concrete and metals whatever are used to construct the buildings as well as the roads, they are made of asphalt. They are heated up easily during the daytime and this heat that is released, पहले तो उसको गर्मी को सोख लेता है और फिर उसी ऊर्जा को गर्मी को छोड़ देता है. Released during the night also. The crowded, high-rising buildings of the cities trap the warm air. जो शहरों में बड़ी भीड़ भाड़ वाली ऊंची ऊंची जो इमारतें होती हैं, they trap the warm air, वो गर्म हवा को रोक लेती हैं. And because of that, the temperature of the cities that increases. That was the reason for the increase of the temperature.